Hi everyone, welcome back to the OE. My name is Katie and I'm the organic esthetician. Today's video is going to explain the difference between the MyoLift Mini and the MyoLift 600. I'll also be talking about the MyoLift MD. All three of these devices are from 70 Wellness, which is my favorite microcurrent company. I have a partnership with them and they've been generous enough to either gift or loan me their devices for creating content and sharing them with all of you. This is the microcurrent that I use on myself and on my clients in my treatment room here in LA. The first thing that you really need to know is that out of the three microcurrent devices 70 Wellness makes, the MyoLift Mini is the only device available to consumers for at-home use. So it's a professional grade microcurrent machine that anyone can purchase. The MyoLift 600 and the MyoLift MD are professional only devices. You have to have an aesthetics license or be a medical practitioner to purchase those two devices. So this video is going to be geared more towards estheticians, but if you're a consumer that's obsessed with microcurrent, like I'm sure a lot of you are, I think that this video will still be really helpful. You'll learn about the other devices that 70 Wellness makes. You'll be able to know what you're looking for when you go into a treatment room, and also understand why, even if you're using microcurrent at home, it's still incredibly beneficial to get professional microcurrent treatments from an esthetician. If you're new to microcurrent and you're already feeling overwhelmed watching this video, I'm going to link my other videos down below. I have a dedicated video for each one of the 70 Wellness devices. And I have a video that compares and contrasts the MyoLift Mini to the NuFace Trinity at-home microcurrent device. So that's probably one of the most popular at-home microcurrent devices. I used it for years. I have like 11 different NuFace videos on my channel. I'll link my NuFace playlist down below as well. After I started using the MyoLift Mini, I completely stopped using my NuFace just because the results that I'm achieving with the Mini I find are just better and more comprehensive. I'm able to lift and I'm able to reduce wrinkles wherever they're forming on my face. And that's something that other at-home microcurrent devices just do not offer. So it's part of the reason why I am so partial to the MyoLift Mini, and it's why I suggest it to everyone. I absolutely love it. So let's talk about the difference between the MyoLift Mini and the MyoLift 600. These are almost identical devices. They look so similar. The only difference aesthetically is that the Mini has this holder on the side to rest your probes when you're not using them. And the MyoLift 600 does not. The MyoLift 600 is white and pink. MyoLift Mini is white and gray. If you look at the buttons here, they're almost identical on the MyoLift 600. Both of these devices offer two unique waveform blend programs. So two different settings that you can use while you're doing your microcurrent treatment. On the MyoLift Mini, they're called Erase and Educate. On the MyoLift 600, they're called Long and Short. So the Erase setting and the Long setting both use a blend of square and rectangle waveform. If you're unfamiliar with what that is, I will put links to the videos that talk about waveforms and intensity down below. This blend works to elongate the muscle, stretching it out, and minimizing wrinkle depth. The Educate and Short programs use a blend of square and sine waveforms to re-educate, lifting and contouring the facial muscle. Truly the only difference between these two devices is intensity. MyoLift Mini has an intensity range of 175 to 400 micrograms. MyoLift 600 has an intensity range of 175 to 600 micrograms. The question I get asked most often from estheticians is, should I get the Mini or should I invest in the 600? I always answer the same way. Purchase the device that works best for your budget right now, but keep in mind you are always going to want to purchase the MyoLift 600 at some point in the future if you don't initially purchase it. So when you're using microcurrent at an intensity of 400 microamps, after a certain amount of time, your results are going to plateau. You'll only be able to achieve a certain level of lifting and a certain level of line minimization using 400 micrograms. So if you're in a professional setting, you're going to want to offer your clients the highest intensity possible so that you can grow with them. You start at a lower intensity and you slowly build. You work up so that by the time they're on their 5th facial, now you're doing treatments at 600 microamps, and those results will continue well into the future. You're still going to get amazing results with 400 microamps, but you'll get better long-term benefits for the health of your client's skin when you're using a higher intensity. Studies have shown that when microcurrent is used at an intensity of 500 microamps, it increases ATP, or adenosine triphosphate, your cellular energy, by up to 500%. You'll get that ATP boost using 400 microamps or even using 200 microamps. It's there, but you'll get a better result, a higher increase of ATP, the higher intensity that you use. So in a clinical setting, you're going to want to use a higher intensity. This is truly why, if you are using the MyoLift Mini at home, there's still benefit to going and getting a professional microcurrent treatment once a month or once every couple months to help boost those results. I always suggest, if the 600 isn't in your budget right now, buy them, introduce microcurrent to your clients, get them excited. Truly, once they book one microcurrent facial, you're going to continue to purchase microcurrent facials into the future because the results are just that amazing. Not only are they going to see that lifting and contouring or that erasing of wrinkles and lines, but they're going to see the shift in their skin and this overall improvement in their skin's health. You get this microcurrent glow, and that's because you're stimulating that cellular energy. The more microcurrent treatments they get, the healthier their skin's going to be. So you introduced microcurrent with the MyoLift Mini. Now you have a handful of your clients getting regular microcurrent facials, and you've increased your pricing to accommodate for this new added modality. You're going to use your new microcurrent revenue, set it aside, and you're going to then purchase your 600 with your microcurrent revenue. I find that clients really enjoy when estheticians are taking new classes or getting a new device. So maybe this is 6 to 12 months after you purchased your Mini. And now you can get your clients excited that even though they're already doing microcurrent treatments, they're going to get a new microcurrent treatment. They're going to see an even greater increase in the results that they're getting. I find that this is just the most cost-effective way to work towards the 600. But if the 600 is in your budget right away, I highly suggest that you go for it. The 600, compared to a lot of other professional microcurrent devices on the market, is really cost effective for what you're getting. Okay, so then the next question is, okay, wait, but now I have 2 microcurrent devices. What am I gonna do with the Mini if I have the 600? I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the conductivity eye and lip masks available from 70 Wellness. Those microcurrent masks work with a lead wire attachment. On both the Mini and the 600, there's only one input per device. What I do is plug my eye mask into my 600 and my lip mask into my Mini, and I use both masks at the same time. It looks something like this. I love doing these conductivity masks over a sheet mask because you also get product penetration, and the eye and lip mask conduct the whole sheet mask, so you're getting microcurrent all over the face. But then what about the MyoLift MD? The MyoLift MD is your big guns. It's your master device. This is a microcurrent device that you're going to want to get if you're in a medical setting. If you're seeing clients that are getting injectables or having facial procedures done. The MD is also going to be beneficial for someone who maybe wants to offer lymphatic drainage, hasn't done, say, the VOD manual lymphatic drainage class. Someone who wants to offer iontophoresis but doesn't want to purchase an additional device. The MyoLift MD allows you to do a full hour plus exclusively using microcurrent.
MyoLift MD offers an intensity range of 175 to 800 microamps.
The MD offers 8 different waveform programs, whereas the Mini and the 600 only offer 2. So you can increase circulation, do lymphatic drainage, do a light lift, addressing more superficial facial muscles, do a deep lift, addressing those deeper, larger muscles of the face, firm the upper layers of the epidermis, in addition to erase and educate programs. And the 8th setting is actually a different type of current called galvanic current. It's used for iontophoresis, and it's a direct current sine waveform. This is fantastic for penetrating product deeper into the skin. 8 different programs that can be used on their own or together in a combination of different treatments. MyoLift MD also offers 6 different preset protocols, curated treatments using different blends of those waveform programs that we just spoke about. So there's rejuvenation, which is fantastic for inflamed and congested skin. Facelifting, which works to drain, lift, and firm the face. Wrinkle reduction, which targets deeper wrinkles and fine lines in addition to firming the face. Fascia release, which helps to loosen tight fascia that's between the skin and the muscle, which increases circulation and improves the overall health of the skin. The acne protocol addresses inflammation and impurities in the skin. And then there's pre and post surgery. So this treatment works to help improve the health of the skin prior to a medical procedure. And then it works to reduce edema and that swelling and inflammation after your procedure. Using this treatment both before and after a medical procedure or something like a facelift is actually going to help decrease recovery time. So you can see that the MyoLift MD is just way more comprehensive than the other 2 devices that they offer. I also think that the MyoLift MD would work really well, not just in a medical setting, but also in like a resort or hotel spa setting where you have a lot of different estheticians coming in and using the same machines. Having precise and condensed preset protocols is going to make performing these treatments so much easier. You're in a setting where you have a lot of estheticians and their knowledge is going to vary wildly. I think using the MD's preset protocols is going to make it really easy so that everyone, no matter how in-depth their educational background, is going to be able to perform these treatments. So to recap, the MyoLift Mini is my favorite at-home microcurrent device. It's also fantastic for estheticians just getting started, wanting to add microcurrent to their treatment menu, but not wanting to invest a lot in their device. The MyoLift 600 is my go-to professional microcurrent device. If you're an esthetician and you're wanting to add microcurrent into your treatment or build on the microcurrent treatments that you've already been offering, this is the device for you. And the MyoLift MD is going to be amazing for someone that wants to offer a very intensive microcurrent treatment, have the ability to do an hour or an hour plus in microcurrent on its own, to offer preset protocols, and to have a device that not only does microcurrent treatments, but also can perform lymphatic drainage and offer iontophoresis. I hope this video was helpful in explaining the differences between those 3 devices. And if any of you have more questions about each individual device, you want to learn more about them before you purchase them, I'm going to link my dedicated videos to each of those devices down below. Also, just so you know, when you purchase one of these 70 devices, you'll be granted access to their professional online portal. So there's one for each device. On this portal, you'll find more educational videos, more tutorials, and educational information. I find that it can be really helpful for learning more about your device and all the different ways that you can utilize it for yourself at home or in the treatment room. I do have a discount code with 7E Wellness, Organic Esthetician. I'll also link that down below. Now, unfortunately, my code does not work on the MD, but it does work on the 600 and the MyoLift Mini. So if you're interested in purchasing one of those devices or any of the accessories, conductivity gels, lead wires, masks, gloves available on 7E Wellness, my code works on those products too. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you subscribe. Stay home and stay safe, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye.